Who you look down? Jabali? Breedy.
You froze up. Yeah, I think you froze up.
Who froze up? Who? Somebody froze.
Go ahead, Lou.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Everybody, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment, man. We got a stacked house today, man. I don't even know if I drank enough water. We got my man TMT's finest, Mr. Derek Curry, dropping by, and we got my main man, Mr. Kobe Breedy, man. And we got Coach Floyd, and we got Kobe's younger brother, Jabali Breedy, man. We got an all-star cast, man. We're going to pick these guys' brains today and ever going on in boxing. Get your questions together because we got a lot to get to, man. So with that being said, let's get this thing started, gentlemen. Let's go. My first question would be to Mr. Kobe. Mr. Kobe, what got you into boxing, champ?
Man, it's a long story. Go way back.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, so we had a cousin in Barbados. I'm from Barbados, and my big brother from Barbados. So my cousin used to have street boxing events in the neighborhood. We used to call it like how if you got a beef with somebody or stuff, you put gloves on and fight it out. So that's how we used to do it back in the day. But before that, my father was a boxer. My great-great-grandfather was, his name's Percy Smuds. He was one of the greatest boxers in the Caribbean back in the day. So boxing runs in my family. So going back from the street fighting event, so we used to put gloves on, right? And I was one of the smallest guys on the block. And then we fought it out when I used to get off on the guys. And that's when I was like, I feel like I want to do this boxing thing for real. And then when I got to high school, I met this guy named Gary Bourne who used to come to my high school and teach boxing lessons. And they had two guys that was in my classroom that used to go to the classes. So when they told me about it, I was real interested in it. And then I finally went in there and started joining it. And they was doing this boxing class a year undercover and telling me. So when I first went in the class, the coach put gloves on of us, and then we had a spar and beat up both of the guys. And he was like, "Yeah, you should come to the stadium." And that's when I went to the National Stadium with the big dogs, with the big boys, and that's when I really started boxing seriously.
Yeah, how old were you?
See, I was like 14, 12. I was like 12 years old.
That's how you.
Man, you in the streets of Barbados beating people up.
Nah, it was fun, man. It was fun.
It's always fun, man. But yeah, go ahead, Lewis. You got a question?
Man, we got Dirk Davis in the house. Dirk Davis in the house. He say, Soldier Breedy. Yeah, I mean, they coming up here. Tony say, welcome, gentlemen. Eric say, Barbados. BB is beautiful. Well, he say, out 3 years ago. That's what's up, beautiful people in beaches. Yeah.
That's right.
So he don't think of, when you think of Barbados, he don't think of boxing. He think of beaches. You got to prove it wrong, champ.
That's right.
No,
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
That's right.
These things, think about Rihanna, bro.
Yeah, I heard you say you've been calling for. I heard you. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna sneak a question in with younger brother Jabali, man. What was your journey like coming to the States, man? Could you walk us through that journey? I know you do boxing, man, but I know just leaving your homeland to come and pursue a career. What was that journey like, young fella?
It's okay. Like it's okay. Because Barbados is hard in Barbados, so it's better out here. So it's good. It's good.
How was the journey? Was it hard, long time? It's more info, man. The people want to know, bro.
That's right, Jabari. The more you go up, man, the people gonna want to know what's going on in your life, man. So that was one thing that me doing my research on you. There's a lot of stuff that you had to endure. What was that?
I started from the beginning. I said I'm gonna start
That's
from the
right.
beginning.
Great.
Yeah, how I get into boxing, and I was a my name is Breedy. I was a top athlete, like a top athlete in track. So they used to call me Speedy Breedy. Speedy Breedy. Get that? Speedy Breedy.
I got you.
I used to say heat up the track. I always in front, leading. You know what I mean? And then one day I was watching like my family come, let's go and watch my bigger brother fight his first fight. And when I watch it, I see he win his fight. I said, I want to do boxing. So from there, I started doing boxing at the age of 12 too. So the coach just tell me I got natural talent, like just I got natural ability boxing. Like I just put on gloves and I was just moving, like boxing, like had it in me already. So my first fight, you used to call it schoolboy boxing. The guy looked at me and laughed. So the reporter bet me $20 that I can't win the fight. So I bet him. And I went in there and finished the fight. The first round, the fight was done. So
You knocked him on the first round.
the first round. So I just stick with boxing. I just to get myself in trouble. And they didn't want to take me to no tournaments. They say I have to be disciplined. I gotta keep training. So I said, I just tell myself just stick with boxing, and it get me far. It get me out of trouble. It get me from not going to prison, and I just keep with the journey. And here I'm at. I'm in the States training hard. I just been to the World Games, placed 5th. You know what I mean? My life is getting better and better. You know what I mean?
Fifth in the world. 5th in the world.
Just keep on the grind.
What's up, man? What's up? Breedy
I hear that. Oh man, hey, it must be Shark Week up in here. We got Scooter Davis up in here. He say those some fighting men over there, right there. What's up, Scooter? What's up, champ?
What's up, Scooter?
Scooter Davis, that's my guy, man. Well, shout out to my man Scooter Sharp Season Davis, man. That's my guy.
Yeah, solid dude. Solid
Yes,
dude.
he is.
Hell of a talent.
That's right.
Exactly.
So you,
Man, I see y'all been all they been all over the world. Coach Dirk, these guys been everywhere, man.
They've been everywhere. They
man.
more
Okay,
places than
check
me.
it out. Let Kobe say some places he been and where Jabali. Go ahead, Kobe. Tell us some places.
Right now, he trying to catch up to me, right? So I get that. He trying to catch up to me, right? So
Jack, go first?
Brother, go first.
I've been to Azerbaijan. I've been to Canada. I've been to Brazil twice. I've been to Mexico twice. I've been to Ecuador. I've been to Venezuela. I've been to Chile. I've been to London. I've been to Scotland. I've been to India. Where else am I?
Like India.
No, I don't like India.
Just say you been around the
I don't
world.
like
right.
India people.
Man, hey.
I've been to Guyana. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to Cayman Islands.
Okay, that's it. Jabali, go ahead, Jabali.
One. I've been to St. Lucia, Trinidad. St. Lucia, Trinidad, Martinique.
Yeah, I've been to Martinique.
Toronto, Canada, and Samoa. That where Rock from. Samoa. Yeah, Samoa. I've been to Ireland. I've been to New Zealand. I've been to Germany. I've been to Australia.
Dang.
y'all done been some, man.
Where you going next?
Y'all done been to some
Everywhere.
places.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Where you going next 2 weeks? Where you going next 2 weeks?
Ecuador.
Going to Ecuador 2 weeks. Okay.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? And that leads me to my next.
We can't. I didn't even try.
That's right. That leads me to my next question, man. You two guys, y'all remind me of my younger brothers, Anthony and Lamont, because they was always in competition with each other. One will win the title, the other one be in the rings. I remember when Lamont won the championship back in the days, and we got off the plane. When they got off the plane, Anthony congratulated him, and then he went right to the track and started running. You guys remind me of that. So with that being said, do you guys have that in-house competition going secretly? You know, is that something that's going on in the household?
Man, listen, man. Look, we be sparring, right? We be sparring, right? And I'll be like, let's work on stuff, right? Let's work on. He would say, let's work on stuff, right? I would hit him with one good shot, and then he would look at me and say, "Come." He would give me the let's my hell with that. Hell will work on the fight. And he just fight.
Oh man.
The way it is, every single time these guys spar, you know, it's like I gotta be pulling them apart for no apparent reason. I'm like, first of all, y'all are the weight division. Hold on, man.
Wait, listen, look at it this way. Look at it this way, right? So I'm a very competitive person. If I don't do good in sparring, you know that I got what I do wrong. I go on match show. I like to do everything right. You know what I mean? Because as a true professional, I like to do everything right. So he fast as hell. Like when I sprint of 100 right? So I said, all right, I give him that. He's short. He's a shorter man. He got the little fast feet. You know what I mean? But I just find out. He in a long distance run, like a 5K or 5 miles, he cannot keep up to me. My pace is too strong for him.
Okay, so y'all going back and forth. But here's the deal. I try to tell these guys, calm it down. Kobe, you're a professional. Somebody is, he's an Olympic boxer. He's ranked up there, you know. But they go at it like this, man. So it's like I gotta keep them apart from sparring because you know, I don't want them to hurt each other. Because you know, like I used to watch brothers fight each other like that, head-to-head competition. You know, I mean, even remind me back in the day when I was working with the Russell brothers, Gary Russell and Allen. Oh my God, pull them apart. And they fight hard for no reason. So with these guys here, it's like I gotta keep that tempo down. So yeah, they go at it all the time.
That's right.
Yeah, that's that competitive brother stuff, man. Eric want to know who are some of the fighters you guys sparred with that we may know.
Well, I sparred with Javante Tank. I sparred with Sean Porter. I sparred with Rashid Warren. I sparred with Gary Russell, all of his brothers. I sparred all of them. Gary Russell. I spar your brother. I spar both of your brothers, Anthony and Lamont.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you this story. I'm gonna tell you the story about Lamont Peterson. We gotta give the kudos to Lamont Peterson. I mean, I gotta give the kudos to him. When Kobe first came over here, Kobe's sparred every. But you know, at times Kobe would come in the corner after the second or third round. He's breathing hard. And I'm like, dude, why are you breathing? It's here. It's here. It's here. So we go spar with Lamont Peterson. And after the 7th round, I think it was, Lamont did this number. He came walking to the corner. Hey, Floyd, we gonna do any more? I look at Kobe and he's like, I say, no more. Sit down. Sit down. I said, yo, they went 13 rounds. Kobe went 13 rounds with Lamont. After that day, changed. Kobe would go 10, 12 rounds with anybody and not even breathing hard. Not even breathing hard. Why? Because he learned. It's here. It's here. You running for hours. You training. You doing 20, 30 rounds on the bags. Why are you tired in 3 minutes? Why are you tired in 4 or 5 minutes? Why? It's here. So that's one thing I gotta give little brother.
I also sparred my man Scooter Davis too. That's on.
Scooter,
yeah.
Superstar.
You spar Scooter too? Okay.
I like that.
Exactly. Hey, who's the Jubilee? Jubilee. IBA World Championship. How was it? Jabali, IBA World Championship. How was it?
Say that again.
The IBA World Championship?
Yes, IBA.
Tell me about it.
It was good. Like I spar. I mean
the World Games, you're fighting.
I was preparing. I was getting ready in
Ireland.
In Ireland. I spar some elite fighters over there. Some really good elite fighters. And I fight. My first fight, like the guy was like 6'2". I fight.
Damn.
Yeah, the guy was
6'2".
Yeah, so
Damn, that's
And
tall.
you 5 foot.
yeah,
115 pounds.
and I'm 5'2". So before like the weight and stuff, I had to be in my room and just analyze like what style I'm gonna fight this guy with. He's tall, so I was telling myself he would come in and box. He was coming to box, so he said I'm boxing. Again, straight attack. I was attacking from the first round to the third round.
You know where the guy's from?
Hungry.
He's from guys from Hungary.
Hungry.
Yeah, second fight.
That's
second
tough.
Yeah, my second fight, I fought a guy from
That's a tough one, man. I got a question for Derek.
Third fight is third and
second
fight.
fight.
What about your last fight?
I talking about the second fight.
Well, you can remember the guy from.
The makeup.
Tell me where the guy's from, man.
From some Spanish.
How was the
country.
fight? How was the fight?
The fight, like the judges was giving me like I was boxing the first round, and I was counter punching. And the judges was giving the guy the fight, like giving me they had a fight like 3-2. They had him a 1 point ahead of me, so I had to change it up. So I said I'm going like Mike Tyson style Toro. So I went Toro for the 2 last rounds, and they give me the second and the third.
Man, your
That's
championship
good,
fight.
man.
Man, that's what's up. You got that championship fight, man. But I want
Championship
to
fight, like
That's
Would you have
good experience for
one
him, man. Slow down.
it is, Lewis.
good
That's real good experience. It is the international experience, man. But my next question is for Derek. Derek, there's a lot of characteristics that draw a manager or a trainer to a fighter. What did you see in Kobia and Jabali that made you say, you know what? Let me take a second look at them.
You know, with Kobia, I knew who he was and saw some of his earlier fights when he fought on PBC because, of course, you know, we're part of PBC family. And when he fought the 2 fights at the Barclays Center is when I first saw him up close fighting. And then I think I saw him again at, I'm not sure if it was Rosecroft, it was a local fight card. But just his skill set was great, but his grit, I mean, he just kept coming. You know, if he got hit, it didn't matter. He just kept coming. You know, a lot of people, they get hit, they retreat, you know, and I mean, sport of boxing, you're going to get hit. It's how you react when you get hit. And he just, you know, he kept coming. When he fought King Tug, I sat there and watched that whole fight from beginning to end. And man, he just kept coming to King Tug. He didn't quit, had no quit in him. And you know, unfortunately with this generation, they different. You know, back in the day, they were going 15 rounds. It could go more if they needed to. This generation, a lot of them don't even train to go 12 rounds, no matter what kind of rounds they fight. Yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out, but you also want to prepare your body and your mind to be able to do that. And that's what Kobia has done. Kobia doesn't train to knock people out. He trains to go 12 rounds. If a knockout comes or if anything comes, it comes. But you better be ready to go 12 rounds with him. And 12 hard rounds. So just that dog, he got that dog in him.
Okay.
As people say, he got both of them.
Yeah, he got that dog in him.
Yeah, when I first saw Jabali, man, his movement around the ring, yeah, he right. He was a track star.
Speedy Breedy.
He implemented that into boxing. I mean, man, you talk about elusive in the ring. Yeah, he elusive. I mean, he'll throw a punch and will pivot out of it and he'll be behind you, and you won't even know it. You know, so and then you know, both of them are good men. You know, aside from the fight game, I always say, you know, you got to have more than that for me to want to work with you.
Yeah, that makes a lot. That
You know,
makes a lot of
I don't
difference.
need no knuckleheads. I don't need no dudes that don't know whether they want to be a boxer, a rapper, a gangster in the street. I ain't got time for all that. You know, I just don't. You know, so both of them, they dedicated to the sport. You know, Floyd has done a tremendous job with both of them, honing in on their you know, their strengths, working on their whatever weaknesses they may have, and both of them got a bright future in the sport of boxing. You know, if everything works out good with Kobe, you know, he'll be looking at a world championship fight by the end of this year, early next year at 126.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, Kobe, how was it? That was my question, man. How was it being in the ring with King Tut, and what you take away from it?
My way take away from it? I made some value mistakes in the fight. You know, my coach told me I won the first round, back off. I didn't listen. Boom. I end up getting dropped, put myself in a hold situation. So, but prefer before that, before even getting to King Tug fight, be in the dressing room and all. Just, you know, a lot of people didn't expect me to do what I did that night, go 12 rounds after being knocked down twice, right? And like I said, anytime I step in that ring, because I was in the Barbados Defense Force sports program, so I got that soldier mentality, quit or don't quit. So it's like, if I get hurt, if I go down, I know I don't panic. I just get up and next round we gonna figure this out. But the King Tug fight, you know, I learned a lot from it, but I still feel like I won the fight. But I just learned from it, and I just ready to get back in there with the best. I want to fight the best of the best. Everybody at 126, I just want to fight all the elites. And I showed that I proved myself, and the King Tug fight, being knocked down twice and find my way to split decision.
You know, I just told Kobe here, I think it was last night, I told him in the gym, I said, you know, everybody that you fought before King Tug, either you knocked them out or you beat them unanimous decision. King Tug fight, you take away that first round or you just win that first round, you beat King Tug unanimous decision. Everybody you fight, you really wipe them out or you stop them, except for the one mistake. That's what I told him. As far as, you know, with boxing, simple mistakes can cost you the whole fight. And it's learning from your mistakes and getting better and understanding, you know, your mistakes, trusting your team and your coach, you know, your management team, your team. And that's what we're doing right now, working to get better.
And that comes from experience. It comes from experience too. And again, trusting your team, you know. But again, you take away the last 12 seconds of that first round and he wins the fight.
Yeah, I remember I watched that fight, man. I'm glad that you learned a lot from that, Kobe, because that makes a difference on what you do into your next fight. So if you're presented with that situation again, you'll have memory of it. My next question is for Jabali. Every fighter, athlete remembers when they did something in the sport, when they knew they made it. Whether it's a sparring session, you sparring a guy that was higher on the totem pole, or whether you was in a fight. Do you remember when it was when you felt like, hey, you know what? I'm going to be a world champion one day?
What sparring session or fight or whatever made you feel like you can do it, you'll be a world champion?
I was in Gary Russell gym there, right? I was with this guy, right? Gary Russell said no. I jumped in the ring and said no. You can't come in here and I make my guys look bad, man. So he jumped in the ring with me. So I tell myself, I remind him of him.
Wow, that's a hell of a compliment right there, champ. To get it from that, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Lorenzo Jackson say, well, Rhonda Washington is in the house. She said talent.
Rhonda
Lorenzo Jackson
Washington.
say, champ. Champ, how was it when you sparred Tank?
Oh yeah, it was real good. I sparred Tank. I haven't sparred Tank in a while, but I sparred Tank. This is way before before he even got with the Mayweather promotion.
Yeah.
And then I sparred him one more time when he was signed to Mayweather Promotions. And when I went to Vegas last year, I saw him. He showed me respect. We took pictures. He remember me. We had good sparring sessions. He remember me. He gave me the respect. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Sparring with Tank was tough, man. Sparring with Tank.
Hell yeah.
We sparred with him. Yeah, I'm serious. We sparred with him even at who's gym? Around the corner, Barry Hunter's gym.
Barry Hunter's gym.
We sparred him in Baltimore.
I sparred in Baltimore, man.
But whenever, he's a tough guy. Tough guy.
Yes, he is.
But also Kobe is a tough guy. We went up to Baltimore to spar, and he had like 4 guys he had to spar with. So once me and Kobe walked in the door, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, he said, "No, we need Kobe for the second guy, not the 4th guy, because I don't want to be tired sparring with Kobe. I bring him in the second guy." So he worked with Kobe as the second guy, 3rd guy he worked with. Then he was like done, and Kobe took over the rest of the sparring. So yeah, sparring was good, man. Tank is back. Tank can hit. Put it up.
You don't say, right?
We all
he's like a no-hitter with a quitter. He can hit.
Yeah.
He had the guys lined off.
We all know that.
Yes,
exactly,
indeed,
man. Coach, exactly. Hey, Coach, tell me about Glasgow, Scotland. What happened in Scotland?
Oh man, look at you go way back, Scotland. You go wait. Scotland, that's wait, Germany. Jerome was in Germany. Me or you? Scotland. Man, honestly, that was like Commonwealth Games or something went to Scotland, and I knew we was gonna really bring home this medal. Definitely bringing home the medal. Kobe won his first fight. He fought, I think, this African dude. I worked the corner with the other Barbados coach because we like the Olympic coaches for the islands. Second fight, smashed the guy. Everybody is up in the air. Yo, we're bringing home this medal, man. We're bringing home this medal. The third fight, we fighting a guy from Trinidad. Our rival, like sister countries, like Barbados, Bahamas, Trinidad. And we fight this guy, Michael. Fight was so close, and it slipped away from us. So Kobe got a 5th place. He got close to getting the bronze medal. Right after that, I said, "Yo, we turning pro. That's it. No more amateur. We doing pro." Right after the Scotland trip, we turned pro. Every single fight, that was it. Kobe is making his name in the DMV area. Next 126 champion. For 3 years, we're in camp with Russell. The reason why we keep talking about the Russells, because like I said, I worked with Jerry Russell as an amateur for the Olympics and everything. So we trained with him for 3 years. Kobe was in the gym sparring with him for 3 years, him and his brothers. So every little trick, every little thing, we did it. We were there. When after we moved on, and this is where we are today. Kobe is one of the hottest 126 out there, and like Derek said, we get ready to look for this title position.
That's right. I love it. I think he's well deserving of it, man. It's a lot of stuff that goes into being a champion, and it's not just showing up. It's just putting the road work in before you show up. And so that would be my next question to Kobia. 3 years, Barbados military. What did you learn from the military in Barbados that transferred over to boxing?
Man, they discipline, man. Real. It's discipline. Like I ask people, because we off Barbados off the British Army, so it's different. It's different than the American system. So they real strict on dress code, on making your bed up, and when I first recruited, we had a Pacific time to eat. We had to eat in 30 seconds. And then we had to run one lap around the box square. We had to do pull-ups. We had to make our bed up. We had inspections every day to clean our beds, clean our box, clean our room. We had to press our bed sheets. We had to press our pillow. We could have had no wrinkles. You know, we could have had, we had to press our pillows, no lines, no wrinkles on your pillows.
Oh man.
And what the army teach you.
They the been threw me out.
Hold on.
Right, Lewis. I'd have been out of it. I'd have been like Rick.
The Barbados
Oh, man.
sports program that I wasn't. What they teach us was teamwork. It was a teamwork effort. If I get all my stuff right, doesn't mean that I pass. We have an inspector coming through the box, make sure the whole box, everybody's bed is made up. So if my man next door failed, we all fail. So we all feel the punishment. And what I can say about the Barbados Defense Force they teach me is that discipline, that go get it, no matter how hard life is, you gonna go get it. They get in your psyche, mental. They talk about your mama, your daddy, and tell you what you gonna do about it. I watch dudes break down. I watch dudes that said they was from the street, that was grew up in the hood, that said, man, I want one dude. They had this one dude made me laugh so bad. He got up in the middle of the night and said, man, I can't take this shit anymore. I'm about to run. I'm about to run away. and my man tell me, my man say, man, don't do that. You know, them dudes be out there waiting for you. My man left the box, packed his little bag, and he was gone. 5 minutes later, I see him coming back. I was like, what happened? He said all he heard was a click of a gunshot when he was trying to run off. And he said, somebody about to shoot me. I go back. The one rule they tell you is never try to leave base. Never try to run or something that's going to happen to you.
Hey guys, well, guess what, man? I got to say, I got to give a shout out to the BDF, right?
The BDF sports
program. In Barbados. We just went there for this Christmas. There was a Christmas giveaway where we gave like a lot of, stuff, sanitary masks, hand sanitizer to the Barbados base, to the kids, and when you feel like you have a family. I went to Barbados and everybody in the military is his family. Then I went to his house. He has his family and his cousins. And I'm like, then I went to the boxing gym. He has his boxing family. And I'm like, whoa, this dude got 3 sets of family. But the biggest family is the military. I'm like, dang, one thing, like I say, shout out to everybody in the military who's ever been in the military or armed forces. It's like, you have like 2 or 3 sets of family, man. And good looking out for these guys, definitely.
Yeah, that's a big thing,
I still know how to salute a march. And I still know my number.
Hey.
We all had a number when we go in there.
What's your number?
1-0-2-3-3-4-8.
Hey, Dirk.
Yeah.
It's in your head, dog. I'm telling you. It's in your head.
I think he froze up. I'm gonna go ahead and take the next question. Dirk, we have a term on the Rebuttal Entertainment called humble pie. A lot of that was passed out this past weekend in different ways. One, I could say the fight probably could have went the other way. You couldn't argue with it. When you see stuff like that, Dirk, what do you think about it? Because it's like these fighters come in there and they don't humble themselves. They go in there and think that they're just going to walk through these guys. So when you see a weekend like these fights that just happen, and Coach Floyd, you could chime in too if you want. What do you think about that?
I have a phrase that I've instilled in Jaleel, and I tell all fighters, day one, be hungry but humble. Because life has a way of humbling you if you're not. And this past weekend, it showed that in the Chris Colbert fight.
It did.
I mean, not taking nothing away from his skill set, but he came in there unprepared, undertrained, undisciplined, and he got his ass beat. He got his ass beat by a guy that took a fight on a 2-week notice. That really wasn't a big name fighter, but that boy came to fight, and I knew after that first round what was going to happen, and it happened. Now, whether it humbles him or not, I'm not quite sure about that. And I say that because of this interview afterwards. Now, he did say, I'm not going to make no excuses. So I respect that. But still, his body language, to me, and maybe I think he was embarrassed.
He was a shock, man. He was a shock there. He was a shock.
Yeah.
Shock.
But at the same time, is he going to learn from that?
A lot of times, my thing too is like, it takes something like that to happen to make people have to learn. And guess what? It's so important that something like that even happened, because it's not even for him. It's for all the other fighters, for the younger fighters, to understand that, number one, you get ready to fight an Olympian. Okay, I'm the man of New York, or I'm the man of Miami or DC or LA, but you're fighting an Olympian. People don't understand what it takes to become an Olympian. You have to fight everybody. You have to travel the world like these guys here. Number two, the guy had over 300 amateur fights. He only have two hands. Chris Colbert was like, he only have two hands and two legs. I don't care. That's all I need. No, you need more. You have to figure out who you're fighting.
You got to do your homework.
Yep, that's it.
Homework. You only have 2 weeks to do it quick. And that tells how you do in school, maybe, too. Because he might have failed a lot of tests in school. I don't need to study. I know the answer. Okay, you failed. So
I'm still not so sure he learned from that. Time will tell.
Hey, you know what?
It can help your career, or it can hurt your career.
Right after the King Tug fight with Kobe, he was online talking smoke about Kobe. And we got it. One of our other fighters recorded and sent it to us. So Kobe fought Titus, and Kobe knocked out Titus in like the 7th round, and Titus Williams, I think. And Chris Colbert fought him earlier too. So Chris was like, yo, man, I knocked out Titus. I'll beat Kobe. Kobe, nothing. He was going to be beat by King Tut. I don't care if he got up and when he got knocked down, I still will beat his butt. He ain't blah, blah, blah. And he's talking real smack. And I'm like, look at this guy. He's clowning. He's talking.
It's clown shit.
And when it happens to him, what he does? Run.
Well, he talked about Earl Spence. He talked about Shakur. And see, when you get to running your mouth, you got to be able to back it up. You got to be able to back it up. You know, I don't know. The way, I'll say this. The way it's not the fact that he lost, it's the way he lost and what he did in that ring those last 3 minutes. And to me, that's a telltale sign of where his future may be going.
Track star.
Exactly. He quit in the ring. We're gonna leave it at that. Quit. Exactly.
I don't want to hear that. I already know what the outcome is going to be. In this sport right here, one punch can change a whole fight. And if he doesn't know that, then his coach and his trainer and his manager need to have him look at Chavez and Miljatel.
Yeah.
That fight was close. He got knocked out. What, in the last 15 seconds of the fight? Miljatel? The last 10 seconds. So I don't want to hear that. I already knew what the outcome was going to be. When you get in that square circle, you got to lay it all on the line.
Never thought.
You know, anybody would have tuned into that fight in the last 3 rounds and watched it, they would have thought that he was winning the fight because he was running so damn much. They would have thought that he was just on his bike on cruise control. Yeah, so I just I don't like that. But again, like you said, Lou, you know, particularly these younger generations, they got to know how to humble themselves. See, back when we were coming up, we didn't have the social media and all that where they can get on there and get to talking trash and on the podcast and all that. And don't get me wrong, it hypes a fight up. But sometimes they be overboard with it. You know?
Exactly. Hey, Dirk, what is your expectation of these fighters, these two young guys here, man? What's your expectation, man?
My expectations for Kobe first. My expectations for him to become a world champion at 126. That's the goal. Nothing less. I believe without a doubt that he can and will become a world champion at 126. And, depending on Kobe and his body, what he's comfortable, we can move up to 130. But I know right now he can get one of those belts at 126. No doubt in my mind, between the WBC, WBA, IBF, even the, IBO, any of them belts, he can get one of them belts right now. No doubt in my mind.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Jabali is just coming in from the amateurs. He has a very, very upside to his career. Yes, he's in a much smaller weight class, but I think with his style of fighting, he can actually bring a lot of attention to that weight class because his style of fighting, he's so exciting that people are going to tune in and say, wow, who is this fast kid with power? So I expect him to become a world champion at some point.
Hey, guys, real quick, just to give you all a heads up, the two little guys that fought on the Chris Colbert card before all of the fights for the title, was going head-to-head, the little kid that won the title, the
Pacquiao's guy.
Jabali fought him in 2017 and beat him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what's up. They was getting it too.
Hey, that was the fight of the night.
That's what Lewis said.
Fight on the card. That fight on the card.
That's what I'm saying. And Jabali just was reminding me like 2 days ago that, man, I already fought that guy. They beat him.
Wow.
Okay.
And they were laying.
You like 2 years later, So Jabali already fought that guy. But I was amateur. This is pro. So hey.
Yeah. When you get to that pro game, that's a different ball game. But it gives you that confidence going in to say, shit, I already beat him. This is easy work.
Exactly.
Easy work.
All right, let's read some of these comments. Philip Miller said, nobody works harder than Kobe. He must be working hard, Lou. We're gonna have to go watch him work out, Lou. See if they
have to get my camera going.
You see what's going on with this young man.
Oh, y'all come
black talent matters. Huh?
Hey, Lou, on Friday night, we got sparring session, open sparring. Calvin and Kenny from Baltimore, Upton, they bring their guys from Baltimore, and we get it in Friday night from 7:30 to 10:30.
I am going to have to buy a ticket to the show because I would love to be there with that one, man. I ain't going to lie.
Man, y'all come on through.
Man, just let me know the date and the time, and guess what? I will be pulling up.
Oh, this Friday, we'll be there.
Friday.
That's what
I'll shoot you the address.
And you know what? That's a good idea. I like the way you think, Dirk. I like the way you think, champ.
Warzone say, salute, people. Salute the panel. Rhonda Watson say, wow, Barbados military. She's disciplined at its finest. Yeah, man. That's a lot of discipline there, man. You got to iron your damn pillowcases. God damn.
Where they do that at?
Martinez fight. I'm telling you, God damn, what they do that at, man? Man, I think y'all have a bright future, man. You got to keep your head up. You got Dirk in the corner. You got Coach up in here, man. I mean, I want to ask both of y'all a question. I ask everybody this. What makes a boxer great? Don't answer for them either, Coach. Let them answer.
Right.
Like you said, what makes a boxer great?
Yeah, I love that question.
What makes a boxer great?
What makes a boxer great is being off first of all being yourself. Listen to your coach, your teammates. Your people around you. Stay out of trouble. Stay away from trouble. Take care of your health, your family, and if you're in a good position, try to help a young coming boxer or somebody that's going in the wrong way. And if you're in a good position, try to give back to a community of people, and leaving your legacy behind, inspiring kids, inspiring people, helping people, and just being a kindness of your heart. And do not forget where you come from, and always show the person where you come from or where you headed, and just leaving your story, your legacy behind, and giving people hope, and letting kids and people know that one day you could be great, or one day you could be something. You don't have to be boxer, you could be something in life, doctor, whatever, and just keep going forward. Believe in God, always put God first, family, and stuff like that. Just be a good role model to the public.
All around great. All around great.
That's
Right.
Yeah.
What's Bobby?
I mean, obvious, put God first. Without God, nothing is never possible. Because you wake up in the morning, you get life, you know what I mean? You go to sleep, you wake up again. God gave you the prayer. Never forget the prayer. That one thing, never forget the prayer. But what inspired me the most, I look at other fighters, that's humble, like Javante Davis, like Terrence Crawford, that Aaron Spence, that just humble, you know what I mean? And I look at like that motivate me. Like I look at my brother, like he always telling me, yeah, go be in the gym. He always training. He always focused. He his eyes is always on the praise. So that keep me focused. That keep me hungry. You know what I mean? My family in Barbados, my children. You know what I mean? That keep me that just keep me I just want to be I just want to be good. I just want to take care of my family. I just want everybody just to be happy, you know what I mean? I just want to make it one day. And I just want, my life, I can look at my life, 4 years back, where it could have been. And God lead me somewhere different. It could be worse, but I just give God thanks for bringing me and putting me in this position where I'm at. And I just give thanks to Coach Floyd, my brother, to give me the opportunity to be here, and that's it.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
I
I understand.
Right there, man.
Now, this young lady here, she do this to everybody we interview. So y'all gotta come put them. This young lady said, Monica, tell them boys to show them knuckles. You got to put the knuckles up. She wants to see the knuckles.
She wants to see everybody. Yeah.
There you go. She want to see the knuckles.
There you go, Monica. Now you see the knuckles.
There you go, Monica. She want to see them knuckles, man. Hey, Dirk. Y'all should have seen Keith Holmes. Keith Holmes was like that.
No, hey, look, Dirk, this is what he did, though. And you can tell he from the hood. He said, make sure he had no ash on his knuckles.
Right.
Oh, man. I got a question for Kobia. Do you remember this name? The Barbados Demon, Joe Walcott. Does that stand out to you, that name?
Yeah, I know that name. I know I never met the person, but I know of the name.
Okay. Yeah. He was a handful.
Yes. He is him, and it got him, and it's him and some other guys that they used to come to Washington D.C. back in the day, because they used to spar with Sugar Ray Leonard and some of them dudes. Yeah. I know of these guys.
That's right. That was somebody from your country.
Mm-hmm.
Young guy behind you. What was your hardest amateur fight?
Hardest?
The last one.
The last one.
The last one?
Who was this guy? Who is this guy? I want to know who it is.
I come with a good game plan, and I get a headbutt. When I get a headbutt,
everyone out the window.
Everything went out the window.
He fought the guy from Japan. The guy from Japan won the whole thing, the whole tournament, is the world champion today. So if he'd have beat the guy, he would have went on and win the world title, to be the world champion, the world games. So the guy from Japan, that was the hardest one, man. Jabali loses cool in the ring. You know, after that headbutt, he just started fighting. Yeah. All the game plan went out the window.
We got headbutt 3 times, and the referee was on the guy's side, not my side.
You know when you open your laptop and you hit trash, right?
Uh-huh.
You see the little trash thing do this?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. And I'm watching the thing like that. What's going on?
That's a good one, Kobe. That's a good one.
Well, hey, look, man, you hanging around Dirk. You hanging around Dirk, man. I know you got to learn how to keep your composure, man. You got to learn how to keep your composure.
Hey, you got to being around me.
Yeah, Dirk don't play that.
Yeah,
you gonna go to the comment section.
Man. Yeah, man. I mean, that was pretty good though, man. I mean, I knew it because I read about it. I said, oh, he got headbutted. He just went wild. You know, you got to keep your composure, man. You got to keep your composure, man. Monica want to know, was y'all ever bullied or pushed around when y'all was young, or was y'all beating people up?
I'll say that one more time. Were you bullied? Bullied? I never got bullied, dog. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something right between me and my brother, right? Difference between me and him. I was always the calm dude. I was always nice.
He was a salesman. He's a salesman.
I was the person. I was always thinking about how can I buy something and sell you for more.
He was always the hustler selling. Yo, check this out. Me and Kobe, let me tell you how crazy it is. We met in India, right? And after India, we was cool. Then we went to Ecuador. We became a little bit better in Ecuador. Then I met him again in Russia, or Azerbaijan, outside of Russia. And everybody, all these African guys lined up going inside his room, coming out with bags in their hands with clothes and shoes. And I'm like, who's selling stuff out their room? They said, yo, look at Barbados guy. I'm like, where did those guys find stuff to sell? And I'm like, one of the coaches, you can't be selling stuff out your room. I go to the room, Kobe is sitting down with his bag, and African guys, he's selling, you need shoes? You need pants? Whatever you need, I got.
I was a hustler, man.
I know that's right.
Mini Walmart.
Hey, Lewis, he was out there. He was fencing stuff, man.
Hey, trying to get that money.
Yeah, but
hey, go ahead, Lewis. He trying to get that money.
Yeah,
he was the bully. He
was the one. He was the bully. He was the one always in fights and getting people. We always got to go to the police station for this dude right here.
115 pounds in fight, bully. How could you be a 115-pound bully?
Hey, sometimes it ain't. Hey, look, it's the size of the dog, man. It's the heart of the dog, man, that matters the most. That's right.
You know, don't back down. You don't back down. That's what it is. You don't back down.
So let me ask you, Kobe, right? You sparred. You said you sparred with Lamont. Multiple people, the Headbangers, Jim Arlo, Tank. Who did you learn the most from? Just sparring, just who did you learn the most from?
I guess the one who I learned the most from, I learned a bit from everyone, but who I really learned a lot from was Lamont Peterson.
Okay, I can see that.
And Sean Porter too, because they was more when I sparred them, because they was more advanced and more at the top. One world championship. Him and Sean Porter was the ones that I learned like a lot from, knowledge and just I looked up to them kind of. You know what I'm saying? So I learned more from those guys.
Okay. Yeah, that Lamar's a teacher. Lamar.
If y'all can change anything in boxing, man. Yeah. If you could change anything in boxing right now, what would it be?
Belts.
What'd he say?
He said belts.
What is that?
He said belts.
Belts.
Okay, young fella, you care to elaborate?
It's the one you elaborate. You go say a question.
Say what you say. Too many belts?
Too many belts.
He said too many belts. What about you?
Me, if I had a chance,
I agree.
I would say boxing. I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's from
Dirk right there. He'll put the beat button. He'll put the beat button.
I say it for you. Send me a text. I say it for you.
I'll say it for you. I can say it.
That's right.
Exactly. We'll say it for you. You can say anything on this channel. Just let me know. I'll say anything you want me to say, champ.
That's right.
That's why it's called rebuttal.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
I'll say this. I think they need to get rid of a lot of them bullshit belts.
Yeah.
You know, it's too many of them. You know, I mean, but I get the politics of why it's a lot of belts, but it's just getting a little ridiculous, man.
Yeah. I mean, but
totally 1,000% agree.
There's a lot of politics has always been in boxing. You know, when I left the Bahamas in '92 after the Olympics, when I came to America, and I was mad with the Bahamas. I was so mad with the politics, you know, with boxing. And when I came over here, dude, it's the same thing. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, that's just boxing. It's business. You know, whenever you're doing business, you have to learn business. And it's unfortunate for me as a young fighter was that so many young fighters don't know the business. And it's hard to learn the business unless you have somebody really caring about you or cares about kids or people to teach you the business. And you don't learn the business overnight. And that's the thing about it. With boxing, you don't just learn this business like overnight. So during my time when I was fighting, I used to be so mad with boxing or with people in boxing because how could a dude who's a millionaire got so much money trying to rob me? I'm like, dude, how you trying to rob me and I got no money? I just want to make it. I just want to be a champion. But you trying to take a little money out of my pocket. And that's during the Don King era. Because I had so many of my friends getting signed to Don King. And they couldn't. That was a rap. Just you get signed, you ain't fighting. And if you was making a name, and you person wouldn't even fight. So you sign and you get on the shelf. So you got to watch how you sign the contract. And you got to learn its business before you make a bad move. And even when you make a move, you got to trust the people you're with. Because you could be making another bad move.
Exactly.
That's the business. You know, it's like people go to school for basketball, football, go to college to learn this business. Boxing, ain't no school to learn this business. You just come out of high school and you hungry and you from the streets, and you get thrown into the lines then. And hopefully somebody teach you or guide you. And if that don't happen, you get swallowed up, man, quick.
Well, you know, it goes back to surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yep.
You know, and that's what it boils down to. Surrounding yourself with the right people. You got to.
Yeah, but it's hard to, and that's another thing. How hard is it to find the right people to surround yourself with?
Yeah,
that's the hard thing too. It's like who do you trust? Who do you believe in? And you know, when I was younger, it's like me as a fighter going to a coach. Hey, can you be my coach? I'll coach you. I never asked the coach, what's your credentials? How good a coach are you? Who have you coached before? What have you done in life? Have you boxed?
Shit, my parents did.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I like that, Dirk. I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying. So a lot of these parents, they just drop these kids off and say, go to the coach. I don't know the coaches.
Yeah.
Just go
it's a generational thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, Louis,
well, my last question for you guys is, my last question for both of you is, who is both of you guys' biggest inspiration?
You go first, man.
You go first, big man.
They in competition with everything, man.
Right, everything.
I feel for you, Coach Floyd. I really do.
Yeah, what's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration, right? Let's take in with my man, right? 100%, bro. Javante Davis.
I know you can say that. I know you can say that. I know everybody in Barbados loves Javante Davis. I like that too, but everybody in Barbados, every gym we went to, we love Javante Davis. I'm like, you already know Kobe, right? But it's like, we love Javante Davis.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, we love him too. We love him too. We trying to get him on here. We love him
That's
too.
right. Hey, Lewis, that's a great question, man. I like that question.
Go ahead, Kobe.
Yeah, man, Kobe.
My biggest inspiration comes from the man behind me. Move. See that man back there? Y'all can see him?
No, we can't see him. Who's that?
That man up there. You see that?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna argue with you on that one.
He's an inspiration there. Not just.
I think their Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah, I think they froze up a little bit.
Yeah, they got too much commotion going on over there.
Gotta get rid of that bootleg Wi-Fi, man.
They got that 7-Eleven joint.
Yeah, we can't be doing the bootleg Wi-Fi live, man.
So, yeah, that's right. So, are they back? Okay.
There you go. You back? Okay, go ahead.
We back.
We can't be having that bootleg Wi-Fi, man.
That's right. Look, they look like me, Lewis.
I was just saying him, not only him, and he was just like a good black empowerment, and the way he carried himself back in that generation, it inspired me, you know what I mean, to just to be a great man and try to do something like what he did for my country in the future, for Barbados, helping the community, helping the young upcoming boxers and stuff. It just, he inspired me to do great stuff.
That's right. My last question
good,
to
man.
you two
That's
guys.
Everybody inspiration right there, man.
That's right. It's worldwide. So my last question to both of you guys. Undisputed in your weight class, going back to Barbados with all those belts. I know, young fella, you don't like all those belts, but just picture this. Jabali going back to Barbados. They flying you back in. You undisputed. You got all 4 of the belts. You got belts all on your arm and everything. Both of you guys, Kobe, you too. What would that mean to you?
Man, that would mean history, because it's never been done.
Exactly.
It will make the people so proud to have that, and it will finally get us to have Rihanna.
She gonna look at you a little different, huh?
Hey, Kobe, let me cut you off real quick. So, Lewis, it's funny you asked that question, because last year Kobe came over to my house and we sat down, man, and talked for about an hour and a half. And it's funny you asked that question, because we actually talked about that and talked about him becoming a world champion and how it would be going back over to Barbados and how the people would be and how happy and proud they were. And he was just talking about how that would be for him. And like, he talked about the military and how he like, you know what? Can't nobody break my middle in the ring. And just talking about his journey. And that was one of the things we talked about, him becoming undisputed and flying back to Barbados and getting off the plane with those belts wrapped all around him, and just how the people were showing the love that they were showing. So it's funny you asked that. We just last night we sat in my house and talked about that.
That's what's up, man. That's what I like to hear.
Hey, he want that Rihanna welcome, boy. You get that
right.
Rihanna welcome, boy.
And he will get it. So what would that mean to you guys, man? What would that mean to you guys, man?
That would bring a tear to my eye, man.
So Jabali, what that gonna mean to you, champ? What is gonna mean to you?
You come back home with undisputed world champion. Like, that would be, I can't describe that. That would be so good. The whole country would be, that would be a holiday. And that would make you That would make you an ambassador. You would be an ambassador.
Yes, it
To
would.
the city.
Right?
Yeah.
So that would
Get
mean
to the city, right?
that would mean a lot because that would be history. You would make history.
Yeah.
That's big.
Monica want to know, do Barbados have any great champions?
No.
Yeah, only two.
Two Breedy brothers.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
me and my brother.
Two.
That's right.
No, right now, if you pick the I would say the best athlete in Barbados right now, the best athlete in Barbados be Cobia. The best singer in Barbados is Rihanna. You go to Jamaica, the best athlete in Jamaica. No, I'm saying the best athlete in Jamaica, Bold. I'm saying Bold.
Yeah, right.
The best singer, you got a lot, Bougie, Bonton, you got Beanie Man, Sean Paul,
Gaza.
all of that. So, but when you go to Barbados, it's the same thing. The best singer is Rihanna. The best athlete is Cobia. You know, number one athlete, and that's the way it's been for quite a while now. Even when they win that title, I mean, then the next person could be Jabali. He's right behind him, the Breedy brothers.
That's what's up.
Do you want to give
man.
them
That's
that
what I
flowers?
like. Yeah, man. On the podcast, man, we always have guests on here. We always give them their flowers, man, because tomorrow ain't promised to you. So I'm gonna start with everybody. Everybody on here, I'm gonna give you your flowers, man. Cobia, I watched you over the last couple of years, man, do your thing, man. And I would like to say I'm proud of you, just proud of the young man that you've become and is going to be. World championship is in your path, man. I can see the hunger just in your post and just by you being on the show today. You show that hunger and the title is in your path, man. So that being said, I'm proud of you.
Thank
Young brother, Jabali, the young one, the young speedy Breedy.
you.
I can't wait to see what life and boxing, this life and period has in store for you, man. I'm proud of you for the path that you've been on. You said one key word earlier. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here. All the troubles that you dodged around, and it happened because you stayed in boxing. And that's true commitment. And I'm proud of you for sticking to your guns. Coach Floyd, I see the love that you have for these two young fellas. And I'm just glad that you stay with them and keep them, keep them humble, man. Keep them in a good direction. So that one, man, I'm proud of you for sticking with them and staying the path. That's right. And Dirk, my main man, Dirk, always around, man. I'm always proud of my man, brother Dirk, man. I always see him on the treadmill getting back right. I love to see that, man. I love the relationship that we built with the Rebuttal Entertainment. Let's stay in tune, man, and keep doing what you're doing, man, because you got two young champions right there, and I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to lead them to the promised land and where they want to be. So that being said, I'm proud of you, big fella. Come on back to the Rebuttal Entertainment.
Man, I greatly appreciate that, man. I appreciate you all with the platform that you giving us, man. And like I was telling Floyd earlier because he was asking about the podcast. I said, man, look, man, I've been on quite a few podcasts. I said, man, these guys got the best and the funnest podcast that I've actually been on. So man, I appreciate y'all. I salute y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all got my support 110%. When I'm at home doing nothing, I log in, man, and I type my little comments.
Hey, Luke.
First of all,
Hey, look.
Thanks a lot as well. We've been
Dirk probably be logging in when I'm going in. Go ahead, man.
Now it's saying we did a lot of videos, we did a lot of interviews, This is one of by far top three of our interviews that we had the best time in. So you guys are on point, man, and it's really nice, real good.
Thank you. We appreciate
keep up the good work. Keep helping out the fighters. Keep helping out the people, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Y'all welcome my platform anytime you guys want to, man. I want to tell both of you guys, remember this. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Remember that. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right.
I tell fighters that all the time. And I tell fighters, don't worry about what the next fighter doing. Don't worry about that. It ain't about where he getting more fights than me, and he don't worry about that. Because
that's a good point.
if you with the right team, the right thing's gonna happen. And I can't speak for other promotional companies. I can speak for Mayweather Promotions. And I'll say this, if you're with Mayweather Promotions, you're going to get every opportunity in the world to become a world champion and make the most money.
That's right.
So don't worry about what other fighters doing and well they fighting here and they fight. Don't worry about that. You know, stay focused on what you're doing, what your team doing, and everything will fall in place.
That's right. That's right. You don't get no better than that.
So
man.
that being said, y'all got social media, any social media y'all want to give out?
You can follow me on Corbeil Soldier Breedy on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Molly.
Follow me on Jabali Breedy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay, cool.
Snapchat.
Coach.
He said Snapchat.
He like Snapchat. He on everything.
He on everything. He got like 20 Instagram pages. Hey, look, I meant to tell you that, young fella. I had to stay up all night going through all your Instagram pages. I'm like, what?
Man, that's on my Instagram, man.
He got one for boxing. He got one for family. He got one for the ladies. You know.
Man, hey, Dirk, I was like,
Hey,
what?
Hey, I got to keep my eyes on Jabali. I got to keep him close to me.
Yeah, man.
hey, let me give you some words of wisdom too, man. With these social media accounts, y'all should make it one name so people wouldn't be looking for 50 different people. If you Google it, it pops up, bam.
I only got one.
Hey, I only got one. Scorpio Soldier Breedy. That's it.
About 50.
Make it one name on every platform that everybody can find you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, man. Thank you for coming in, man. Another good interview, man. Like I said, Coach, y'all welcome anytime on the platform, man. You want to make big announcements? Come on in, man. You know, we'll stop the show. You know, it's my show. I'll stop this motherfucker real quick.
We got one coming soon, Lewis. We got some breaking news coming real soon for Kobe. So
I'm talking about, man.
You ought to be the first to know. I'm gonna let you know that now. Y'all be the first to know.
Hey, Kobe.
Uh-oh.
No, go ahead.
I like that. I like that. I say, go ahead.
Gotta get them, bring them in back, the medal back, gold medal.
That's right. That's right.
He said 10 grand. Go ahead, Kobe.
No, he was saying something. You was saying something?
Yeah, I was saying, man, hey, keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
Always. Even in my sleep, man.
He does that forever.
I be talking to my sleep, saying, hit him.
Hey, Lou, he be doing a Simon Brown.
You don't want that kind of sleep, man.
No, we don't want that kind of sleep, Chad.
You don't want that kind of sleep, man.
Look, I got a joke real quick. So one time, me and Floyd was driving. We was going to Rhode Island. He was driving. I was in the car sleeping, right? And you know, like how you having a dream, you fighting somebody, right? So he in the front seat looking at me crazy. So I'm in the car doing this. I'm asleep.
Oh man, that's funny, man. That's when you know you live in the boxer's life, man.
Yeah, I be dreaming, man. I be dreaming about crazy stuff.
24/7, man. That's what we do. 24/7. Train. While they sleeping, we training. While they eating, we training. While they training, we training. When they think about training, we're training.
That's right. And that's what I like to hear, man. That's why you guys are where you guys are, man. Hard work trumps everything. There's no other way around it. Hard work gonna always get you where you go. And that's why you guys are right here on this platform where you are now.
Exactly, man. Hey, Dirk, before we leave, I'll be like, this is the second breaking news, man. DeMar Nicholson gave us some breaking news last week.
Oh,
yeah,
I heard that breaking news.
David Morrell Jr. might be. So, hey, I love it. Rebuttal Entertainment here for the breaking news, baby.
Yeah,
that's right.
You all definitely you are definitely going to get our breaking news first. We have some news coming real soon.
We appreciate it. And we look forward to it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. So thank y'all for coming in, man. We really appreciate it, man. But like I said, anytime y'all want to come in, man, y'all more than welcome, man.
Speedy Breedy, I'm coming for you, Speedy Breedy.
There you go. There you go. That's the name, Speedy Breedy.
That's right. All right, fellas. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, y'all. Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Hey, that's right.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
That's your name.
Yeah, man. There we go. There we go. No.
Yes, that's it.
There we go. The Breedy brothers, man. They was in here. They don't know how to get off now.
Yeah, that's right.
They don't know how to get off, Lou. Yeah, man.
Oh,
But
man.
another good interview, Lou. What you think about the young kids, man? I think they got a head on their shoulder. They ready to rumble, Lou.
That's right. And the thing that stood out to me the most is the love that the coach had for both of them. You could tell, man. It's like the father figure to some degree. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that stood out to me. They're good fighters. They're good fighters. But when you have a good fighter and has a good corner and a good team with you, that's going to propel you to the next level of boxing. And that's what's needed in the game of boxing. So I love it, man. I love it.
Exactly, man. I think both of them going to be good fighters, man. I mean,
yes,
they really going to be, like he said, he learned from the King Tut fight, man, and he still could have won the fight after 2 knockdowns, man.
I was impressed when you asked him that question, Lewis. I was impressed with the way he answered it. It was like when you asked it, he was like, oh, and he could tell you right where he messed up at. And he know going into the next opportunity he has to be able to not do what he did. So I love it, man. I love it.
Exactly. Dominique say, what's up? Hit the like button, the subscribe button, show us some love. You know, we just had a fantastic interview. Share the video when you get a chance. You know what I mean?
Right.
We just going hard, man. Dominique Covington say, them fights in your dreams are terrible. You can't punch fast enough.
What's up, little cuz? My little cuz Dominique Covington, man. What's up?
Oh man. Okay. Wanda, the muscle emoji. Yeah,
that's
so
right.
It's a good fight. Eric say, damn DC. Big Mel in the show. Big Mel say, great show. And I love this what Eric just said, because you know I be getting on these people to be doing them fake joints. Sources say, Eric say, no sources say. No, we get it straight from the word of mouth, straight from the promoters, straight from the fighters. No sources say here, champ. No sources say here, man, Lou. I mean, Lou, I think they're going to be real good, man. You know, they got a good dirt guiding them in the right direction, you know. Mayweather Promotions doing this thing, man, you know. No, look, now, you know, if you look at it, you see why he got rid of some of them old guys. He got the younger guys in there. You know what I mean?
Yep. And that shit is beautiful, man. I love to see it because when I see two brothers, I automatically think about my younger brothers and how competitive they was. Lewis, I'm telling you, man, they was just so competitive. Who gonna get the remote control? Who gonna shut the bathroom door? Just everything is a competition. But you know what? Having that mentality, you have to have it in boxing. You have to. You got to be competitive because you're on the island by yourself. So that's why I respect it like that, man.
Exactly. So y'all hear us say we know we got some scuttlebutt. We know we're gonna be fighting, and not no sources say we're getting it straight from the horse's mouth. You know,
that's right.
Big Melvin said ESPN, Fox Sports ought to be calling you guys.
That's right.
Oh man, no, yeah, call us, huh? Oh man, Henry said, guys, interview, time these joints. Exactly, man. Got to, man. Yeah, Tiffany is in the house. Welcome, man. Y'all come in late, unless y'all was looking in the background, but y'all missed another good interview, man. Y'all missed
Tiffany Love.
Exactly. Barbados, Lou. Lou, can you imagine coming from Barbados and they become world champions and they go back to Barbados world champion? Man, they gonna get that Rihanna love, Lou.
Man, but hey, Lewis, and you know what? It's funny because I watched her face when they said Rihanna. You just froze.
You know that's my baby mother.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
You know, that's right. That's my baby mother. That's not what's called baby. You know, we just planned it that way.
Look, that's him. That ain't me. That's him.
Hey man, I mean that would be big for them though, man. They put Lou. If they do that, Lou, we going to Barbados.
Yes, indeed.
I'm telling you, we going to Barbados. I've been there. We going to Barbados. Good God. Woo, we might not come back either.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So y'all just getting in here. Y'all missed another good interview. How y'all keep missing these interviews? Y'all coming in late unless they in the background listening. Lou, what you think?
I think they in the bushes waiting for everybody to leave and then they coming out. That's what I think's going on. That's what I think.
I know one person who's not shy. Monica come here and go ask her questions, boy. She don't care what's going on. Show them knuckles. Monica, did you like them knuckles?
Hey, look, man. Monica, that person that's gonna go to the White House and stand out with something and protest with her sign. You ain't gonna tell me I can't go nowhere. That's how she rolling.
Exactly. Lorenzo say those two brothers and Jaleel Hacker will be world champions very soon. I totally agree, man. You know, go watch that tape, man. I totally agree. Son of God say, I'm sorry I'm late, but I will watch it over. Yeah, man, don't worry about it, man. It's a good interview. Real good interview, man. I mean, y'all really gonna love it. And if you could tell, man, they humble. You know what I mean? They thank God. They know where they want to go, Lou. And that's all need to be said, you know?
Yep.
Monica say, that's my signature. Yeah, that's her signature, Lou. Thank Lou, man. But yeah, Lou, man, there's a lot going on in boxing, Lou. A lot going on in boxing. But I'm going to ask you a question, Lou.
Okay.
You know what's going on in Ukraine and Russia, right? The WBC, the WBO, and the IBF say they not sanctioning the Bivol and Canelo fight, but the WBA say it is. What you think about that? Because Bivol was from Russia.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have to. I wouldn't even know what to say about that. I would want to know why. Why wouldn't they do it? Like what goes into it is because of
from Russia. They don't want nothing. Russia. They don't want nothing going on with Russia.
No, I think it's wrong.
People, no nothing.
I think it's wrong, man. I think it's wrong because he has nothing to do with that. He's just a person that happens to be and a native. You know what I'm saying? I think it's wrong. If that's the answer to the question. I think it's wrong. I think eventually they might have a change of heart, hopefully. But that's wrong to answer the question.
I doubt it. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's in between, you know, politics and sports don't mix. We all know that. You know, we all know that. And you know, they feel a certain type of way, but I'm with you on that, man. You know, the young guy, it ain't his fault what the stupid ass president is doing. You know what I mean? What Putin is doing and shit like that. He ain't got no control over it. He's just trying to make money to feed his family. You know, and what can he do about it? Nothing.
Yep, not a damn thing. Like you say, it's time will tell. Time will tell.
Exactly. Monica said, cutting them away from the world. So exactly. So Lou, what did you think about what Canelo said? All these guys need to fight each other now, you know what I mean, before they fight him. Let me take my perspective on it first.
Okay.
He wants Charlo, Benavidez, and all these guys to fight each other, right? I think he wants them to fight him, you know what I mean, so they can beat each other up before he fight them.
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth. Why would you, like, by the time they get to him, they burned out? What would come? Okay, what would they prove to you that they already have proved to the boxing world that will make you say it's something I got to see? We already know Charlo's a world champion. We already know Benavidez is gonna bring that fire. Man, he might not beat Canelo. I always said this, but he will make it a dog fight. He will make it an interesting fight, a fight in which we've been wanting to see for the last year and a half, 2 years. So with that being said, to me, it's disturbing. Because what would you get out of it? What do you need to see? I see if these fighters were unproven, Lewis. They're not unproven. They didn't beat champions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you want to see?
Exactly.
Other than them guys burn each other out.
Exactly. And what I love, cause boy, I wish I was at that press conference. The Rebuttal Entertainment be on news like a motherfucker, because they hate me, man. Cause I'm speaking facts. I ain't bullshit. I ain't kissing no ass. Speaking facts. I'm gonna be like, well, you say you want these guys to fight each other, right? Did Billy Joe Saunders? Did Kellen Plant? Did Liam Smith? Did all these guys? Did they fight each other before they fought you?
Nope. So I don't understand it. I hate to hear. It rattles my soul, man, to hear him say something like that, man. It's like, what are you getting out of it? You fight Bill, you know, and then you just go with it, man. At the end of the day, that's what's going to end up having to happen, though, Lewis, to keep the boxing game entertaining, because you think Canelo already got a dance partner, right? So now I think Charlo and Benavidez need to be dance partners at this point.
Well,
I think that's how it's gonna play down.
I doubt it. He'll fight. He gonna fight Caleb Plant before he fights.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Caleb Plant, one of those matchups is gonna happen.
I'll try to fight Jaime McGill, you know what I mean?
Okay, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
You know what I mean? Because I really don't see, you know, I understand, you know, I love to see him and Benavidez fight, but I don't even want them fighting each other. I want them to fight Canelo first.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Then the winner of that fight Benavidez. How about that?
Okay. That makes sense. That's what I would hear. I can roll with you on that. I know a lot of times we disagree on stuff, but I agree with you on that. I do.
Son of God say Loma better get out of there. Yeah, I'm kind of torn between that, man. I understand it's your country, you want to go protect, but you can't win. Yeah. You have no bombs, you have nothing, man. Y'all just gonna kill each other and let's get killed, and people will be like, oh, they was good boxer, they was great boxer, you fought for your country and all that, man. Fuck that shit. Get the fuck up out of there. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just my perspective. Yeah, I fought for my country, but you dead. Who gonna take care of your family? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something I would consider.
You can't beat Russia. Russia's one of the top 5 world powers. I mean, what you gonna do?
Yeah, you're right, and they gonna keep it coming. That little war they lost before, trust me, they rallying the troops up right now. They coming back as we speak.
So I'm just torn in between that, Lou. I'm just torn in between that. I don't think they need to be in their fight. I don't.
When I seen the box, they had pictures. I don't know if it was a slop job where, you know, they had the boxers with guns and stuff. I don't know if that was a fake picture, but
no, it was a real picture.
Okay, I'm with you a little bit, because you're a boxer, man, and then it just don't look right to me. That's how I feel about it.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck what guys say. Oh, Loma ain't there. I wouldn't have went back there, motherfuckers. I made sure my family was out of there, and I ain't going back there till it's over. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Let the professionals do it. You didn't train to do this. Let the professionals do it.
Look, we got AK-47. Them motherfuckers drop Moab bombs. Hey, look, Son of God say Loma Fist can't knock down Milson family. He better do a Timo and Composure. Keep low and duck. Exactly, man.
That's right.
I mean, I understand, man, but I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that, man. How you name after passing gas? Putin, get the fuck out of here.
That's a good word,
man. Exactly, man. It's just crazy. Man, it's just crazy. But you know, everybody do things for a reason. You know, I think the pressure got the Loma, and he went out there and stuff like that, man. And hey, I wish all of them luck and well, and hope they get through it. And you know, but Lou, you going out there and fight?
Hell no, they ain't trained me to do that shit. And I ain't got nothing against it. I just say let the professionals do it now. It ain't my war. That's how I look at it.
Eric say Loma is the Matrix. What are you gonna do? Duck and dodge? They gonna put a finger up and stop all the bombs?
Right,
man.
No, I just don't look right to me. Let the professionals do it.
Warzone say, "What's up, Warzone?" Canelo thinks he is entitled to call the shot outside of his jurisdiction. Exactly. But boy, I'm telling you, they better be lucky I'm not them, boy. Because I go live and tell Canelo, let me tell you something, champ. You don't tell me what the fuck to do and who the fuck to fight. Who you think you is? I'm already rich. I don't need your money. You know what I mean? The payday will be nice, but I don't need it. I just want to whoop your ass. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like he's saying it like they don't have other options and shit. Like he's the biggest fight, but
they got
these
other options.
They got other options, other lucrative offers too. Shit.
Yeah, exactly. And boy, if I'm Jamal Charlo, I go in on it. You know what I mean, man? You don't tell me who the fuck to fight. You know what I mean? I fight who I want to fight when I fight. You know, you ducking me. You know, you got to say stuff to tick Canelo off. Once you tick him off, then he'll be ready to fight you. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you fighting these Eastern Europe motherfuckers that can't even fight, can't even wipe their ass right. You know what I mean? So you get out of here. You know what I mean? I'll curse his ass out. Gonna tell me who to fight.
You let him have it.
Yeah, I'll fight who I want to fight, champ. You know what I mean? You want us to fight each other, but the guys, the Yudrums, the Smiths, the Billy Joes, and the Plants, and all them guys, they ain't fight each other. Then you're gonna fight Lou. You know how old 50 Triple G about to turn?
Shit, 40.
40.
Yeah, I was thinking 41. Yeah, I know he up there.
40.
I don't want to see that 40.
Shit. And if I'm Charlo, I'm like, well, if you want to be technical about it, we've been calling you out for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You had a chance to fight us, but you didn't. You know what I mean? But Canelo pissed me off, and I like Canelo, man. He pissed me off.
But I'm starting to get that little plaque of disgust for some of the things that he doing, like what he doing now. Saying now that's crazy, man. That's just crazy.
Exactly, man. If y'all just getting in here, man, y'all missed a good video, a good interview, man. We had the Breedy brothers on here, you know what I mean? Lou was ready to roll, baby. Lou was locked and loaded as usual. We was locked and loaded as usual, man. So y'all need to go back and watch that interview. And while you're in here, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And before we leave, won't y'all tell us what y'all think about the fighters being in the war and the shit Canelo said? Because I can't stand it.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they got to say. I really am, because this is life. This is not boxing. This is real life. Like you said, those motherfuckers die in war. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm just curious what y'all think out there.
War don't say they fighting a losing war against Russia. Exactly. They don't have no fucking missiles.
Yeah.
No bomb.
When I found out that they wasn't going to get the assistance from us and other allies, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long, bloody war, man. Not long, but it's just gonna be bad for Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, it's a shame that these allies, NATO and them, ain't got no guts to get in there. Fuck that. If I'm President Lou and I tell all the dudes, let's go. Not just the United States, everybody. Let's go over there to help Ukraine defend itself against Russia. Ain't nobody scared of him dropping no motherfucking bombs. Now I mean, shoot the motherfucking ocean. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Yeah, so come on in and tell us what y'all think about the fighters. Klitschko, bro. Now, Post, he over there too, right? He just went over there.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, because he had family over there. Yeah,
so he went back home. Poster. I mean, Victor Poster over there now, man. It's just crazy, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. Boys don't say I'll pull a Muhammad Ali and them about going to war. Exactly. But they're not even soldiers, so they ain't even got to go war zone. They're not soldiers. You know, I understand, you know, they're trying to do what's best for him, but I mean, they say, well, he died. What did he die for? Well, he went to defend Ukraine with some AK-47 while they dropped missile launchers on them. That just doesn't make sense. You know, light skin Lou, facts, I ain't trained for that.
You understand war zone. You understand me. I ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody do nothing to me. I ain't doing it.
Lou said I ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I mean? Shit, we got a lot of people in the jails that we can just ship them on out there and just drop them. Give them AK, say, y'all like, yeah, go on over there.
Shit, they gonna be like, shit, you got me twisted.
Exactly. They laugh, fuck that. Monica say, Nello will send them boys at you, Lewis. Watch it. Send all Canelo fanboys over here. The Rebuttal Entertainment, light skin Lou don't duck nothing.
Hey, look, Monica.
Monica know.
Home run. We're gonna bury Bonds that shit.
We don't worry about that shit. You know what I mean? They know better because I put that police siren on and put their ass on. We about to start a new thing now. I'm telling y'all now. When I put that police siren on your ass and say you come to undisputed court, the rebuttal court, I'm putting a link. I'm putting a link in the comment section, and I'm putting the motherfucking telephone number up. So you got an option. You either call in or pop up. If not, I might just delete your ass.
Right. And guess what? We're gonna be sitting right here waiting. Waiting. Because we speaking the facts. Everybody feel that way about Canelo. But like they say, y'all like him so much to where as though you can't see past his bullshit. This is bullshit. Like I said, big fella like Canelo, but you wouldn't, I ain't gonna say you wouldn't know it, but he's gonna call him out on his bullshit, which should be done.
Monica say, damn, Lewis, let me get my fries. I ain't playing with him, Monica. I mean, I'm not playing with none of it, man. I don't like that bullshit he pulling, man. You know what I mean? Floyd ain't even do that shit. Joseph Torres say, to everyone in Ukraine, prayers up, man. Yeah, prayers up. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Eric say, there's no reason for them to be out there. Exactly. Fighting. Yeah. It's sad. They bogus for not supporting the Ukraine. We got to keep them in prayers. Exactly.
Yeah, they doing all these sanctions against Russia, but what's going to end up happening is people, it's going to cause a lot of stuff to go up, like gas prices, grocery, all of this stuff that's already going on. When they put these sanctions on Russia, trust me, they're going to counter, and it's going to affect the economy in the United States. So that's something to keep in mind, man.
Well, don't say they don't want no smoke with the but they don't want no smoke. Let me tell you something, man. These dudes, I be light. Lou know I can go in if I want to. I can tell a motherfucker about boxing backwards and forwards and sideways. I just don't do it, you know what I mean? Until you really irk my nerves, like the dude that came in and ran real quick like a little
Talking about some, we don't know shit about boxing.
Yeah. I went in on his mother. You know what I mean? Don't run. Stay here. Hit the link. Tell us.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Look. He typed the joint and did a Rigo. He just typed the joint in and ran like Rigo, man.
Exactly, man. Stock market's gonna be crashing, man, and all this stuff, and they out there. Oh yeah, they wouldn't defend their country. Next month they forget all about the motherfuckers. That's how you live and you die. You know what I mean? They pull something up for you, then they just keep moving. You know what I mean? They just keep moving on, man. Was gonna say stock market crashing and some more shit. Exactly, man.
And that's
look,
cyber attacks, all that. Yep. Just think, cyber attacks. They did it before. It's like the second or third time they did it. All of this stuff gonna come into play.
Exactly. Lou, you know, Irk, the prosecutor, Irk said, I got a whole lot of stiff sentences to hand out.
That's right. And we right. Hey, Irk, get ready for that. Because we're going to start hauling them in. Matter of fact, the jail probably going to be overpacked. We're going to start giving probation and shit to lesser crimes.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So, man, I'm telling you, man, boxing is in it. Boxing, we got a lot of shit going on in boxing, man. But I'm not going to, if I'm a professional boxer and fighting my wall, I'm not going over there and fight. You know what I mean? And I ain't unless you're going to put me in a tank and give me Goku powers, and I go over there, motherfucker, there. You know what I mean? Give me Goku powers. I go over there. But, look who comes in now. Look who comes in there. I missed the show. Apologize. I'm going to watch it back. And guess what? Boxing Tuesday, they was fighting right there where you at. In Glasgow, Scotland, champ. I wanted you to come on, introduce you to him, but hey, man, I understand, champ. You know, you can't come in. Look at this trouble started. You guys know boxing. Just not more than me. Laugh my ass off. My guys were butter.
What's up, Jose?
Oh, shit. You know what I mean, Jose? You better stop it, champ. You better stop it. I'll put your ass in rebuttal court in a minute, Jose. You better stop. You know what I mean? I call the police on your ass. We still got the sirens right here, don't we, Lou?
That's right. Get your ass locked up.
Sirens, man. Nah, man. But Lou, I just don't like it, man. Klitschko brothers, you know, all them guys that fight, they should have just stayed home, man. They should have just stayed home.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what people get paid. They train to go to war. You don't. I understand it's the I fought for my country and the honor and all that. Dude, you ain't trained for that shit, man. Like Eric say, just go home, man. Just you ain't built like that.
Exactly. Then you got Jose Boy Canelo out here telling motherfuckers fight each other, and them mother, yeah, you want to start something? Come on in here, Jose. You want to start something? Tell Canelo stop acting like a little bitch. Tell him that. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all go fight each other. I'm booked this week. Like I said, there's Yudrin, there's Billy Joe, there's Keller Plant, there's the Smith, and all the rest of them bum ass motherfuckers. He fought fight each other before he gave them a shot.
Nope, and that's what my beef is at, because none of them guys fought each other, and those were lesser competition. I don't think they're on the level of Charlo and Benavidez in no way, shape, or form.
Monica said, "I'm stacked up, family. My aunt even have a bomb shelter." I know that's right,
That's
Monica.
right. That's right.
Well, Monica, I hate to say that. I hate to say this, baby. You need more than a bomb shelter. You need something. You need something that's gonna stop that water level from drowning y'all, motherfucker. When y'all go below sea level.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm glad my sister moved out of New Orleans, man. Oh God. What that joint Aquaman went down to, Lou?
Atlantis.
New Orleans gonna be the next Atlantis. They're gonna put a bubble over top of that motherfucker.
Monica go kill you.
Yeah, she is. Monica, I thought you supposed to go to the website, send me your address for my email so me and Lou can send you a damn t-shirt. Do you want it or not? I can give it to somebody else now. Jose said, apologies. Apology for me. Don't worry about it, champ. You know, we know you're a busy man, even though ain't nothing to do in Texas. You know what I mean? Ain't no football team out there. Ain't no basketball team out there. I mean, I understand.
Hell yeah.
Oh, God, I love this shit, boy.
You can't make it up.
Man, but we're about to get up out of here. What, Lou?
Nah, so you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up.
Jose said, there's the hater, level out. So he didn't go to Charlo first. I don't care about that. I don't care about who he went to first, second, or third, man. But just don't tell people go fight each other when the motherfucker that you already fought didn't even fight each other. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if Juice and Loma don't make it back? Exactly.
And those are two great boxers, two Hall of Fame boxers, man. If you look at it that way, you know, did not make it back.
They got fights coming up to feed their family.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I understand. Then I understand, man. I'm just going both ways. Then you go out there and fight a war. You know you can't win.
Yeah. And just look at it like this. It's not like if you say 10 or 15 boxers go out there, you're not making a difference because you're like highly outnumbered. So that's what I don't get.
Exactly. Eric said, "What's up, troll war?"
That's a good one.
So we're gonna start saying Jose a troll. Okay,
troll.
I will. I'm taking care of my sister. What's wrong with her? Is she good? Miss Sexy, okay? USA was trying to put a base over there in Ukraine. That's why Ukraine is in this mess. No, that's not why they ain't in this mess. They in this mess because Ukraine was trying to fight join NATO. So that, once you join NATO, Monica, you could get weapons. Big weapons, bombs, planes, trains.
And you can defend yourself.
You can defend yourself.
Yeah,
and
right.
Russia say no, they shouldn't be able to join NATO.
So they're trying to stop the transition of them going with NATO. I'm glad you brought that
They're
up.
trying to get them. They like, I'm gonna bomb y'all ass until we put this in y'all head that y'all can't join NATO.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then Putin crazy ass, he think Ukraine is Russia. They just changed the name. I'm just putting it in Putin terms. So it just fucked up. it just messed up all the way around, man. It's Eric a little spoon.
Yeah.
Oh man, I ain't playing with him. I'm not playing with him, Lou. But the truth is say, Things are more important than boxing. Respect to Usyk, Loma, and Klitschko. Putin has put a contact out on Vitaly, supposedly. Yeah. Things are more important than boxing, and that's what we said, but I'm not going over there and fight that war when we can't defend ourselves. Fuck the boxing.
Dudes, you got me twisted.
I'm not going to fight no motherfucking war when the only thing we got is AK-47 and they got missile launchers. But that don't make sense.
Yeah, that's bringing a knife to a gunfight, champ.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Ukraine is the second largest former Soviet Union also. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm not going over there to fight a losing battle. Floyd never did that. He fought champions after champions. Canelo is starting to cherry pick now. Yeah, like Paulie Marley said, remember he first said the Eastern Jewels are the best fight. All the motherfuckers been losing since.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting well. Okay, that's what we want to know. That's what we want to know, man. Long as she get tell her she in our thoughts and our prayers, and hope she get ready to come on in here. Cause tell her I miss my receptionist. Tell her she got to get well. I miss my receptionist. Didn't I call her name yesterday, Lou, or 2 days ago? Whatever.
That was 2 days ago.
I said Miss Sexy. Oh damn, she ain't in here. I want her to look something up for me. You know what I mean? So prayers, Miss Sexy. Hope she get better soon. Lorenzo, he fought champs, no doubt, but when he wanted to. Yeah, y'all think that's good? Oh, he can fight when he wants to. Lou, you can pull out whenever you ready, champ.
Yeah, I want to address this. Go ahead, read that question.
Okay, let me pull it back up. Talking about Lorenzo, he fought champs, no doubt, but when he wanted to. Does you want to address?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He fought champions, like you said. He fought champions that was in their prime. Canelo, this stuff Canelo doing is cherry picking, Lewis, and there's no other way to do it. I was about to rub it, and when I seen that question, I want to address that. Floyd fought the best, man. And people might say, "Oh, it was out of their prime." He fought the best. This shit Canelo doing, I don't think Floyd would ever do. So with that being said, man,
wait a minute. Before you go, let me tell you what they're gonna say.
What they gonna say?
He fought every champion. He dared to be great. Now he fighting cruiserweight. All this bullshit and all that bullshit. He had a chance to silence these dudes at 54 and 60, but he chose not to. That's all it is. Point blank. End of discussion. Canelo Alvarez used the Bama of the fucking month. How about that?
Not the week, but the month.
No, the fucking month. You know what I mean? And I like you as a fighter and everything, man. But sometimes, man, you're a diva. You're a diva like Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. All three of you motherfuckers divas now. You know what I mean? Payday. I'm the big fish. I'm the baddest man. All three of you motherfuckers can go to hell.
All right, big fella. I'm gonna call you on my lunch break, champ.
All
right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, man, I'm tired of this, man. I mean, this stuff is crazy. So he fought Pac at the right time or when he wanted to. He wanted to fight. Come on, don't get me started, Jose. Go back and Google it. Pac-Man wouldn't take a drug test. That's why they didn't fight. Pac-Man said he was scared of needles, Jose. Remember that? How can you be scared of fucking needles when you got tattoos on you? But that's what Pac-Man said. He said he was scared of needles, man. You know what I mean? He said he was scared of needles, and that's why he didn't want to take no drug test and all that shit. That's what held up the Floyd fight. So you need to come better than that bullshit. Everybody knows that. Come on now. If sometimes I'm telling you, Jose, man, sometimes, boy, I don't know what be going on with you, but Eric, you know, we're gonna have to take him to the rebuttal court. Because sometimes Jose can't, you know what it is. He can't handle it, man. He cannot. There you go. Jose, you know what time it is. Because, I mean, you can keep making up all that bullshit all you want. But you know what, Jose? You can't handle the truth. Tell him again. You can't handle the truth. Tell his ass one more time. You can't handle the truth. There you go. He can't handle it. You know what I mean? So get your ass and stop the plan. He bullshit, man. You know, he playing around and shit. The Rebuttal Entertainment done it again. What's on these dudes don't know, man. I can kill him if I really want to, man. Laugh out loud. He did really in their prime. Yeah, okay. Son of God say, he say, that's my boy. Lewis be going on. Yeah, that man, Son of God, they be testing my nerves sometimes, man. I try to be patient with them, man, but you know, they be trying to irk my nerve. But you know, Jose, my man, so I'm gonna be a little lenient on him today. I'm gonna be a little lenient on his ass today. But he can't handle the truth. He damn sure can't have. Oh damn, what Thurman got to do with this? Oh God, what Keith Thurman got to do with this? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop the bullshit. Man, get the fuck out of here, my ass, nigga. Tell me it wasn't true. Tell me it wasn't true. Tell me it wasn't true. Floyd Mayweather told Manny Pacquiao I want random drug testing. Manny Pacquiao say, I'm scared of needles. And you don't believe me? Okay. So you don't believe me, right, Jose? Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get Manny on the line. Since you don't believe me, let me get Manny Pacquiao on the line. He can tell you the truth. Thank you for bringing me in, Mr. Rebuttal. Yes, it's true. Floyd asked me to fight him, but I told him I was scared of needles. I am scared of needles. And then he wanted a random blood test, man. I didn't want that blood and urine from Vada. You know, I be on the Philippine jungle juice. So please keep my name out of this. I'm trying to run for president. And, you know, I just got caught because they seen the tattoos on my arm and stuff like that. And I lied. No, I wasn't scared of needles. I just was drugging it. You know what I mean? Ha, 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 ha. So, Jose, the rebuttal is right, Jose. Yes. Mayweather offered me to fight, and I told him I was scared of needles. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Allahu Akbar. There you go, Jose. You heard it from him. You heard it from the man himself. You heard it from the man himself. Manny Pacquiao. Pat was dirty. That's why. That's like it was though. Jose, he better talk that shit to somebody don't know. Bobby Thune say Canelo going up to fight Bivol at light heavyweight. It's a very hard fight. If it was Charlo fighting Bivol, everyone would be applauding him. Master, we applauding Canelo, Boston Thule, but you know what? Don't make me bring out the green sheet, the blue board, Ert call it. I will bring out the blue board. I think it's going to be a good fight. But let me tell you something. When the last time Bivol had a knockout? Y'all saying he's the hardest puncher in 2017. Bivol ain't shit. Yeah, I'm going in now. He ain't shit. How about that? Y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop the bullshit. This dude like that. Yeah, he going up. So what? Canelo walking around at 205. Come on, man. It ain't hard to go up. Especially when you ain't fighting the best ones up. All I'm saying is he had a chance to fight them guys at 54 and 60, and he didn't. He don't fight them. And I'm not saying they beat him. I just want to see a good fight. You know? Yeah. They bullshitting. They bullshitting, Son of God and Warzone. They bullshitting. Give me the number. I'll call in and handle you. You want the number? Shit. Where that number at? There you go, right there, goddammit. Come on in here, call in and handle me. Yeah. Talk that shit to me, goddammit. Call in. Do I need to send the police to come get you? I'll send the police to come get your ass too. Yeah. Where is that? Where the police doing that? Yeah, man, don't be coming in talking that bullshit to me. You know what I mean? Make sure you know what you're talking about. All that bullshit talking about. He's scared of needles. That's why he didn't want to fight Floyd. Everybody know that. Come on, man. That was start the fight. Let's call the police for Jose. You can't hide. Jose, man, don't. The Padres scared. Yeah, they come to get you, Jose. Come on, your Padres, he's scared. He wanted to finish Padres, but he can't. He can't. Clean out the super middleweight division. We already know all this, Boss Enthusiast. I don't care about none of that stuff today. And I'm not a big Canelo fan. I am. I'm a Canelo fan. But what I'm saying is, he didn't want the fights at 54 and 60. Now he want these guys to fight each other. He want Plant and Billy Joe. I mean, he want Benavidez, Charlo, and all these guys to fight each other. Did Plant, Billy Joe, Yildirim, did all them dudes fight each other? Liam Smith, did they fight each other before he gave them a shot? Did they fight each other before he gave them a shot? No, he didn't. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing else. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Floyd called out Pacquiao, Mosley, De La Hoya, and Cotto in their prime, and they all had excuses why they didn't want to fight. The friends, though, I've been there, Lewis. Oh, man. Yeah, you have. Everyone knows Manny refused VADA testing at one point with Floyd. Not Jose. Jose don't know that, Boston Enthusiast. Jose don't know that. That's crackhead Manny. Exactly. Shit, I don't know what they talking about. I've been waiting for Jose to come by the court. He ain't coming on this court. The rebuttal court is in session. Full court, baby. Whenever Jose ready. I ain't playing with was on, you know. Oh, he calling in. Yeah. Wait, let me turn this thing off. Let me turn my mic off. Go ahead. Welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. We waiting on you, Jose. Oh, he hung up. How you gonna hang up? You gonna call and hang up? He pulling the okey doke, faking like he want to call. Then he gonna hang up. Oh man, I don't know what the hell. Brother Beaver is the hardest puncher, light heavyweight, not Bivol. Laugh out loud. I ain't say he was. I'm saying people said he punched hard. When the last time Charlo had a knockout, what's the heck to you talking? That's irrelevant, Jose. I don't care about that. I do not care about that. Y'all can mention that shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Canelo has the chance to show us that Charlo ain't had a knockout. Benavidez can't punch when he was at 54 and 60. Canelo, want to be facts. He waited until Benavidez lost that belt on the scale before he asked the WBC to fight for it. Why he didn't want to fight for the motherfucking belt when Benavidez had it? I'm listening. I'm listening. Canelo know what he's doing. Yeah, he do. You know what I mean? Yeah, he do. Why is nobody else doing what Canelo is doing then? Why is nobody else doing it? Tell me why they ain't doing it. Are they the face of boxing? Are they the face of boxing enthusiasts? If Charlo try to go up and fight all these guys, is he going to get paid 30 and 40 million to fight all these guys? If you do it, you got to be doing it for a reason. I mean, you just can't go up all these weight classes to try to do it. And don't forget, if y'all really want to be technical, if you really want to be technical about this shit, none of these dudes but Benavidez, well, Benavidez was on cocaine. You know what I mean? But do we put an asterisk beside Canelo's record because he was found on drugs? Because I can play devil's advocate all the fuck y'all want. Y'all gonna lose this battle. You will lose this battle fucking with me. All right, let's try this shit again. Hello.
Call from Jose. To accept, press 1. To send a
There you go. Now,
There we go. My boy Lou. Let's talk some boxing, baby. Come on, let's do this, man.
I'm waiting. What you saying? Answer the
Bro,
damn.
how you gonna say that Charlo not knocking anybody out isn't relevant when you just asked about when's the last time Bivol knocked somebody out? How does that make it?
Because they mentioned Bivol. We ain't mentioned Charlo. They mentioned Bivol. They said Bivol is one of the hardest punchers in the world, and he hasn't knocked nobody out in 2017.
Bro, you said, why is he fighting Bivol over Charlo?
No, I didn't.
How is that not
I did not say that. Go back. I'll rewind this tape.
You did. You said he should be fighting Charlo.
No, I didn't. I did not say that. If I said that, somebody in the question asked me, did I say that?
Bro, you did. When Boxing he asked that, you did say that.
No, I didn't.
You did say that.
I say he should.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. If Bivol's a harder fight, and keep in mind, I'm going to just throw something at you, bro. They went to BBC to ask for the Charlo fight. Now, then when they went to the Charlo fight, number one, Charlo didn't have a belt. So it was going to come down to money. That fight falls through. He went to them for the Charlo fight. All of a sudden, BBC comes back with 2 fights. Right?
Do you know this, or you just guessing?
No, bro. They went to PBC for the Charlo fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They looked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you ducking somebody if you go to them for the
So
fight?
are you sure? Are you sure they went to PBC or PBC went to them for 2 fights?
No, look it up, bro. They asked Canelo, what are you going to do next? He says, we want Charlo.
Oh, shit. So you believe everything he says?
Hey, bro, you're believing stuff that you can't even prove. So what are you talking about?
What I can't prove?
Bro, if they went to PBC and they're going back and forth and they're saying, these are the fights that we want.
Mm-hmm.
How is that on Canelo? Okay, and let me ask you this. Even before the Plant fight, when good old PBC was trying to put more than 1 fight.
They always do that.
Who did they go to?
They always do that.
Who did they go to? They went to Bivol.
They always do that.
It's always been known he was going to want to go to 175. I'm gonna throw something up there. You say he ducked him at 160, but when he went to 160, he fought Triple G. That was the baddest dude at 160.
Says who?
Without a doubt.
Says who? You wasn't on the show 2 days ago when I pulled Triple G record up.
The guy that was undefeated, bro. and then you're gonna discredit that, bro. So look, let me tell you something else. You say that why didn't he fight at 160? That's a simple answer. When Triple G was at 160, he fought Daniel Jacobs, and the IBF said, you know what? That fight didn't count. You didn't meet your mandatory because Daniel Jacobs went 10 pounds over when he fought Triple G.
First of all, Jose, let me stop you right there. You're fucking lying. Canelo, let me tell you, wait a minute. You talk, you lying. Canelo didn't want that fight. That's why he went to Mauricio Sulaiman for that fake ass belt so he wouldn't be able to fight Jamal Charlo. Am I lying?
Bro, what you're saying is incorrect. I'm going to tell you why it's incorrect. Because what happened was that the IBF had the mandatory first.
No, they didn't.
Don't get it twisted.
No, they didn't.
Bro, that's why you don't want me to talk about this. Because when Triple G fought Daniel Jacobs, they said he didn't meet his mandatory. Daniel Jacobs like Deverchenko. The same Deverchenko that Bubu Andrade has already ducked twice.
What the hell has that got to do with what we talking about? Canelo Alvarez avoided Jamal Charlo. I'm trying to tell you, you dropping bullshit because you're a Canelo Alvarez fan.
This is absolute truth, bro. So look, Jacobs beat them. Now he's back at number 1 mandatory after losing to Triple G. But they said they didn't count. So Canelo and Triple G have their 2 fights. They have their 2 fights. They're going at it. I thought Triple G won the first fight.
What the hell? You going way left and we talking about something else. What is you talking about? You jumping all over the place like a rabbit, man.
No, I'm not. Hey, you don't want to hear the truth.
I mean, I'm telling you the truth.
Canelo beat them. And then
well, these Canelo fans are out of control, y'all. Everybody knows.
Hey, tell me I'm wrong.
You are wrong. I asked you one simple question. why Canelo didn't fight Jamal Charlo and them at 54 and 60. Why he asked for the franchise belt to be avoided. You talking about some Triple G shit and the IBF shit was totally afterwards. Afterwards.
Why is that? Bro, if he has a mandatory with the IBF, why is that not
He didn't have no mandatory with IBF first.
He did. That's why he fought Jacobs.
Man, Jacobs came after Triple G.
Here's what happens, bro.
Did Jacobs come after Triple G?
Yes. Yes, bro.
All right, man. All right, Jose. Thanks for calling in, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
I ain't done with you yet.
Nah, cause you, so you mentioned Danny Jacob after Canelo done fought Triple G twice. I mean, what happened to before all that shit?
He put a rehydration clause. He beat Jacob, and the IBF said you didn't meet that mandatory. So they tried to make Deborah-Chaco. So he had to negotiate with the IBF and ends up losing the belt. So he wasn't one fight away. He wasn't 2 fights away.
All right.
It was more than that, bro.
Okay.
They ended up stripping him, so he said, screw it, and he goes to 168.
All right.
Look it up, bro.
You finished?
Well, you asked why he didn't fight him.
Okay.
There's your answer.
All right, you finished.
I'm done, bro.
Thanks for calling in. We really appreciate, you know what I mean? Thanks to Jose for calling in, y'all. He got some heart. He called in, but he didn't spill the fact. I caught him on live. He went for the first Triple G fight all the way to Danny Jacobs. When I asked him one simple question, why he accept the franchise belt so he wouldn't fight Jamal Charlo? Come on, man. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Oh my God. You see, he started hesitating and everything. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with Jose, man? Boy, I'm telling you, them Canelo fans, and I like Canelo, man. What the fuck is wrong with him, man? Popo coming like a motherfucker on him was on. I don't know what the fuck going on with him, man. Oh, man, I tell you. How he ducked that shit, went all the way over Danny Jacobs, and Danny Jacobs' fight was after the Canelo and Triple G 1 and 2 fight. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. I tell you, boy. I tell you, man. Oh, God. I don't know what's going on with that dude. Charlo last 4 fights, Matias, Deverchenko, Hogan, and Adams, Benavidez last 3. What that got to do with anything? All I'm saying is why he didn't fight them earlier. And then he going to go tell them to fight each other now when Yusuf, with Yildirim and Billy Joe and Caleb Plant and who's the other bum he fought? Liam Smith didn't fight each other. Can anybody answer that question instead of going way left? Don't go way left. Stay on topic. Why Canelo telling these guys to fight each other now if you want to fight me? Why he didn't tell them guys that? And I'm setting y'all up for something because I know y'all going to say it. I'm setting you up, though. I'm waiting for somebody to say it. Anyone from Mexico shouldn't want Canelo representing them in the ring the way he's moving. And another thing, should Canelo be had an asterisk beside his motherfucking record now because he was found guilty of drug cheating and suspended. Canelo last in fight, reigning world champion. Bob through the funniest shit. I hear you, man. Hell no, Jose called collect. Probably more than 10, in fact. Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to find Jose guilty, with the sentence, man. Rebuttal is sending out a warrant for Jose Randall. Exactly. Police had to come find him. We're gonna lock his ass up with the sentence, man. We caught him in a lie. He tried to jump over all over the 2 Triple G and Canelo fights and go straight to the motherfucker Danny Jacob fight. When I just asked him one simple question, he couldn't answer it. One simple question, man. Put him on probation, Lou. Nah, hey, Warzone, we let Irk do the judging, man, the jury. Irk, whatever Irk say, that's what it is. arrest him, Lou, for treason. Exactly. Bivol knocked out 10 of his first 11 opponents. His last KO was 3 years ago. First man to KO Sullivan Burrell, who went distant. Man, that dude wasn't no good after his last fight, man. Burrell been done, man. He been done, Boston enthusiasts. Kell Brook was the best fighter on Triple G resume at the time. Baddest man my ass. Exactly. Talk about he was the baddest man back then. Get the fuck out of here. He ducked Andre Ward, talk all that bullshit. Now Joe Smith called. Joe Smith just a journeyman, man. He ain't that good, man. Bivol become world champion under 10 fights, one of the best resumes amateurs of all time. Okay, you're giving us a boxing historian. You still ain't asking. Oh, call to collect. Eric, that's the tag. Oh man, can anybody provide the facts, because both seem like they had their facts? What's up, Holly? How you doing, man? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate it, man. Jose coming here. We got the police looking for him. You know, police are looking for Jose Randon. He running from the undisputed court. He was found guilty of treason, lying to the fucking public. We even had a witness. Hey, we had a witness to come in and said the same exact thing. Manny Pacquiao was the witness. So I don't know what to say about the situation. You know what I mean? But we found this nigga guilty. We found him guilty as charged, man. Warzone say he took you around the world and back, Lou. Yeah, he did, didn't he? I'm like, what the? I'm asking you one question. He took me like, goddamn. I went to Pluto and back. He went all the way to Pluto and came back. Oh man, he fought Leon Smith 6 years ago. Carlos Smith, you mean who had just won the WBS and was #1 super middleweight WBC? Okay, I understand all that shit, Boston enthusiast. But why he didn't tell them guys to fight each other before he fought them, like he told Charlo, Benavidez, and Andre? Salute Jose Randall. You got on tonight. Exactly. Everybody else scared. And I like Canelo. Like it or not, Canelo is the A side and the cash cow and all of boxing gentlemen. Who can dispute? Nobody. Nobody at all. He is. Both eyes swollen shut. Oh man, I answered it. Okay, Jose, you answered. Eric, we found him guilty, Eric. So with the sentencing, Jose is found guilty, man. WBA Super Ring. I had him on the line. He said nothing. Oh shit. Yeah, because you sending me all over the world talking for like 20 fucking minutes. I'm gonna have to put a 2-minute limit on these calls. Oh man, exactly. Look, guilty by lack of evidence. Exactly. Lack of bullshit he's talking, the bullshit he's spilling. You know what I mean? Because man, I'm telling y'all, Jose is the Canelo fan, and you know, I understand. I like Canelo too, but sometimes, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, sometimes you can't handle the truth. Exactly. Tell him again. Sometimes Jose cannot handle the truth, y'all. You know what I mean? Because he want to be fair with his Padres. We all know that, man. But you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. No, he cannot handle the truth on Rebuttal Entertainment. But we're going to keep giving them facts and facts and facts until he's able to handle the truth and stop the bullshit. And then what about the drug cheating? What about the Clint Brunerall? What about all the bullshit and being suspended? Should we put an asterisk beside Canelo Alvarez's name? Should we put an asterisk beside his name because he been found guilty of being a drug cheat? You know what I mean? Answer that question. We, the Rebuttal Court, found Jose Randon guilty and sentenced him to 5 months of house arrest. Damn, that's it? I want this nigga going to jail. He need to go to jail. I send a cash out for your doctor bill. Oh man. Oh man. Thanks for the $10 cash app too, Jose. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it. You know what I mean? I really appreciate for sending the $10 cash app for all that bullshit you taking me around the world and help pay my cell phone bill for all that bullshit. I don't particularly like Canelo, but you need to keep the facts on the table with an unbiased view. I like Monte Thule. Canelo is one of my favorite fighters, dude. Really, he is one of them. But I call a spade here on the Rebuttal Entertainment, man. I call a spade, man. You know, saying that I'm getting over his failed test slowly but surely. Exactly. Yo, man. Let me tell y'all, man. We can say whatever we want about Jose. Jose was one of the first guys when I first started. No, he always support. We always bump heads, though. I love him to death, man. He one of the first guys that got one of these shirts, the original Rebuttal Entertainment shirt, man. I send it to him. Jose is in Texas, man. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Even though I gotta take him to court sometimes because he don't be knowing what he's talking about. Son of God say, I don't know that we'll take out plenty of boxes like Fury, White, and Canelo. Oh man, Hall of Fame, exactly. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, Jose. You sure do, man. He repped the Rebuttal Entertainment. He been us when we first started, man. We really appreciate it, man. I really do. You know, and saying all that, Jose, go to the website. There's a whole bunch of new shit on the website that y'all would love. Y'all would love. Go to the website. You know, there's some new stuff on there. Streamlabs.com, Rebuttal Entertainment merch, man. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, Canelo told these dudes to fight each other when he didn't tell these other dudes to fight each other before he moved up, before he fought. You know what I mean? That's biased to me. Sound like bullshit to me. You know what I mean? He could have told the champions, you know, Billy Joe and Keller Plant to fight each other before he fought them. You know what I mean? So you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. Jose say, I've been on Jose, trust me. Exactly. I want the light skin gear. Oh, go get it. It's on there. Y'all don't know, light skin Lou got his own gear on the website, man. You got to watch, Lewis. Son of God, funny. Yeah, he been on here. Self-appointed boxing expert everywhere these days. Exactly. Exactly. But you know what? We're speaking facts. We're going to speak facts on the Rebuttal Entertainment, man. We're going to speak facts, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. Another good motherfucking show, man. Tomorrow, if y'all missed that interview today, like boxing enthusiasts came late and missed the damn interview, him and Jose. Y'all go watch the interview, man. The young guys, man, from Barbados, man. They're under Mayweather Promotions. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. They're going to be real good, man. Y'all need to look out for the Breedy brothers, man. I think they're going to be real good, man. You know, one on 4 King Tut, he still almost won that fight with 2 knockdowns, man. With 2 knockdowns. So, I don't know about that, man. Jose say, Boston E, you are an expert. Respect to you. Yeah, he is. That's why we always call him. What matters at the end of the day is the history books. Yeah. I was late, but I put a like. All right, man. I will watch it. Yeah, man. Go watch it, man. You know, it's good. Hope to hear from Irk. Oh, man. Lord knows where Irk at, man. You know, Irk sends you the 5 days house arrest, Jose. I don't know what you're going to do, man. Great show to Rebuttal. Oh, Warzone, man. I appreciate you. Know you my guy, man. You know, you're always here, man. And we really appreciate it, man. We really appreciate you sticking with us, man. And, you know, we got your back, too, man. We all family over this thing, man. You know, ain't no cursing out, throwing people out, and none of that. And sign off. We respect everybody's opinion, but every now and then, we got to, you know, call the police on the motherfucker to take him to the rebuttal court. And that's Jose. And saying that, man, I thank everybody for coming in, man. It was a great show, man. It was another great show. Eric sent letters to me out of the house, man. Dang. Oh, man, y'all funny as shit, man. Y'all funny as shit, man. But tomorrow, another good show, man. Hope we see y'all in tomorrow. Got a lot to talk about tomorrow, man. And same time, 8:30 tomorrow, man. And I appreciate it. So in saying that, man, thanks everybody for coming in again, man. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You know, be safe out there. Peace and blessings, everybody.